Good morning, it is the final week of the NEWTs. So where I left off yesterday, I was still reading the Godless boys, and I'm really enjoying it. It's really interesting, but I was reading it so slowly, so I've decided to put it down for now and swap to The Confession by Jessie Burton, which I'm already this way through because it's so gripping. I'm loving it. But I did just realise that in terms of the NEWTs, it's going to be a problem because this one is the O and the Godless boys is the E, so I do need to have read them both before I can get any points for it. But anyway, this one I don't think will take me very long because I'm already speeding through it. I was making such good progress with The Confession and then just didn't read it for the entire train journey home because Arjun ends up just talking the whole way. How dare I talk to my husband? But it's okay, I'm home now and it's only 7:30, so famous last words. I do this in every video. Let's see if I can finish it tonight. This book is actually giving me like Evelyn Hugo vibes, which as you can imagine, I am into. Obviously did not finish this because I fell asleep. So now my mission is, can I get to work? And I mean, I'm absolutely loving this book, but as you know from my last video, I'm also absolutely loving the new Taylor Swift album. Can I get to work and make myself read instead of listen? Come on, Emma, you can do this. Alright, Emma, believe in yourself. Finish this book. Finish this book. I did it. I finished it. I really enjoyed that one. It did have kind of Evelyn Hugo vibes. It was just such a fab story. I'm interviewing the author, Jessie Burton, on Friday, so I'm really excited to talk to her about this one. Yeah, it was just lovely. It was a really cool, like, cross-generational mystery about a woman hunting for her mother and a love story, and just really moving and great. So in terms of NEWTs, here's the problem. This one was for the O in Herbology, but the E in Herbology, I was reading The Godless Boys by Naomi, and I've actually decided to DNF it. I was like over halfway through and it was not a bad book. It was actually a really interesting book, but for some reason I just wasn't getting into it. It was one of those books where every time I put it down, I'd be like, wow, what an interesting idea. And I would kind of, if somebody asked me what I was thinking of it, I'd be like, yeah, it was really good. It's really interesting. But every time I picked it up, I just couldn't get into it. I just couldn't quite engage with it. So I've decided to DNF it. A risky little move for me at this late stage in the readathon, because that means I have to find another book to get the E in before I can't even count this one until I get that. And the rule for that is it has to be between 350 and 390 pages. So, not impossible, but there's another complication. Before I interview Jessie Burton on Friday, I want to have read her third book, because we're talking about her evolution as a writer with all 3 books, and so far I've only read 2. I have The Miniaturist here, so that's the next one I need to read, but that one is 400 and something pages. So I guess I have to make a decision, like professional good decisions about what to read versus readathon decisions about what to read. Can I gamble on reading The Miniaturist first, which doesn't help me complete my NEWTs career path, and then hoping I still have time to get that final one at the end of the week? I mean, it's what I have to do, isn't it? That's the sensible decision. But there is a risk I'm going to get to the end of this week and not have finished my career path, which would be so sad after a full month of working towards it. Oh well, bitch, what you gonna do? I'm gonna read The Miniaturist first. After quite how unbearably hot it was yesterday, how dare it now rain on me when I'm on the way to the gym? Right, I am back. I am ready to get started. I am filming from home today, all day today. This is for a few videos ago, I told you guys about how I met up with Dougie from Fly. He's written a book called Plastic Sucks. So today what I'm filming is trying to live a plastic-free day, and he's given me loads of advice for how to do it. Sounds hard. I'm obviously going to be filming this whole thing on the work camera, so I'm not going to give it all away here. You're going to have to go over and subscribe to Book Break if you want to see that video, but I'll check in along the way, let you know how I'm doing. It is sunny, and we have just been, we being him and me, have just been on a tram to Wimbledon, and I went to a zero waste shop for Book Break, which was really cool. Bought loads of shit, carrying it all here, and now we're starving. Whoa, meta. All done with work for the day, and I'm home alone all evening, and I'm already so bored. Archie left like less than an hour ago, and I am honestly just like walking in circles. I'm so bored. I have The Miniaturist here ready to read. For some reason I just can't get my brain in gear. I also have loads of just like random tasks around the house to do, and I don't want to do any of them. Urgh. I'm bad at being home alone. Oh my god, Emma, it is 9 o'clock and I haven't done any of the things I was supposed to do. I have not picked up the Miniaturist. I have not made myself my lunch to take into work tomorrow. Where is my head at? Time to read in bed, but I have a feeling it will not be long before I'm falling asleep. I know this is just becoming like a tradition that we laugh at, but I'm interviewing Jessie Burton tomorrow, so I actually do need to finish this book today. I am so bloody tired today. I lugged my gym kit all the way around work all day, like walking around ages with it on my back, and on the way home I just went straight past the gym, went straight home because I'm too tired. I can't do it. All I want to do is eat a massive bowl of pasta with tons and tons of grated cheese on it and watch TV and do fuck all. But I'm supposed to, A, I was supposed to be at the gym, B, I'm supposed to be finishing the Miniaturist, C, was I counting or doing letters? 3/C, I haven't filmed my drinking by my shelf video for tomorrow. It's Thursday night now, so it's supposed to go up at like 7 AM tomorrow. Haven't filmed it, don't even have an idea of what it's going to be. So many jobs I should be doing that aren't eating pasta, but I think we know what I'm going to do. That was a disgusting amount of cheese and pepper and chili flakes, and I am not apologizing. I'm gonna sit here and eat this and listen to Cruel Summer on repeat. Just that song. In fact, just the line where Taylor screams, he looks up grinning like a devil in the middle of the song. I'm just gonna listen to that line on repeat while I eat my pasta. Alright, witches and wizards. I just got back from the gym, so I'm feeling powerful, empowered. I can do this. We have got 2 days left of the NEWTs. I didn't finish the Miniaturist, but I did read a good like 110 pages, and I'm interviewing Jessie in 2 hours from now, so I'm obviously not going to finish it, but I feel pretty confident I read a good chunk of it. So we're putting that onto the side for now because we have got to focus on getting me all of the NEWTs I need to become a wand maker. Otherwise, what happens to wizards who just have no qualifications? Do I have to become a Dementor? So the final challenge that I haven't yet completed is to read a book between 350 and 390 pages, and I have got here The Well. This is, oh god, please say I remembered it right, that you are the right number of pages. 380 pages long, so that's perfect. This is a literary thriller that I got recommended when I went to Mr. B's, and I also picked it, I did a video a while ago with RG that was like, he read me the first lines from thrillers and I had to choose which ones I was most excited about, and this was one that I was very excited about. So I'm feeling excited, let's do it. I've got 2 days to polish off this book. I'm feeling a bit nervous about interviewing Jessie Burton, but it's time to go. I'm going to distract myself on the tube, how am I getting there? The train, by reading this. I haven't read very much of that book. Interviewing Jessie Burton was really lovely. She's great. Also, you know what's really funny? So I was on my way to interview Jessie Burton this morning and I pulled out this book that I said I was going to read, and look who blurbed it. Jessie Burton. Jessie Burton loves this book. She said so on the front cover. I read about 7 pages of it. And then I was interviewing Jessie Burton, which was really fun. Then I was at work. Then I was drinking. Now I'm here. It's 1 in the morning. Emma, Emma, Emma. If I don't finish that book tomorrow, I don't complete my NEWTs, which is tragic. So I have to do it. I also filmed like nothing this whole week. It's just been like clip of me at the beginning of the day, clip of me tired at the end of the day, not having done anything. I am letting myself down. I am letting you all down. Right bitches, it is the final day and it is over for you, The Well. As in, I'm gonna destroy it. Not as in, I'm finished with reading it, because I'm not by a long way.
Hi there, Needy.
Hello. Just got back from a play date with Hippo and our friend's dog. Got given a free Taco Bell, what a dream, and now I'm gonna Skype my friend. So far it's 3 o'clock. You know, I haven't been smashing the reading, but this was always part of the plan. Trust me guys, I know what I'm doing. So that was a lovely hour chat with her. Really enjoyed my Taco Bell. Now it's time to read. Can I do this, Emma? I'm so scared that I'll get to the end of the day and not have finished my NEWTs. I can't handle that reality. Oh my god, it's raining. What is this? Gross. This book is super creepy and mysterious. I am into it. For now, it is time to pause and make some dinner in time for Archie to get back from his break from work. I have been home alone like most evenings this last week, and I don't know how people do it. I don't know how introverts manage. I need constant attention and I've been so bored. So I'm excited for even the half an hour that he'll be here on his break. How pathetic am I? It's a Saturday night, I should just go out. No, Emma, you have to read your book. You're the one I want. Hello.
Hello. It smells in here.
Tacos. I love tacos. Everything I've eaten today has been in taco form. Right. Going back in. So I'm halfway through now, but it is now fully dark outside, and that's still a long way to go. I need a little break just because my brain has been reading for too long, but I'm going to say I'm only allowed like half an hour break and then I'm straight back in. We're taking this seriously today. Okay, I'm back. I'm in my pyjamas, I'm going to hang some laundry and then I'm back in. This book is really different to what I thought it was going to be from the description. It's like way weirder. It just got super dark, and also we have an hour left. There is just 1 hour left of the readathon and I still have this much left to read. I am feeling very nervous about this. Can we say that I might not have finished this all by midnight, but I will have finished it all before I go to sleep? Does that count? Because I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna have to skim read it, and I don't want to because this book is really good. 15 minutes. I'm really close. I'm also really sleepy, so this has been a struggle to stay awake. Not because the book isn't compelling, the book is super compelling. I'm just really tired. I did it! And it is 11:57. Smashed it! I am officially a wand maker! And I'm also officially exhausted, so I'm gonna go to bed and I'll do a full roundup of the NEWTs I achieved tomorrow when I'm fully awake. Feeling so good though. So we made it through the full month of August, and I did it. I got my degree. I am a wand maker now. Thank goodness. Otherwise that would have been a long month to fail at the end of. So you basically saw that whole journey, but I'm just going to do a recap now of what I actually achieved. And I'm not going to do very long descriptions of these books because A, you already saw me read them in the video, and B, in just a few days my Balancing the Books video is going to come up, and I did like full synopsises of all the books I read. So instead, let's just cover how the NEWTs went. So firstly, I just saw on Twitter that Hufflepuff won the house competition, which is fab because I was reading for Hufflepuff this whole time. I didn't take part in any of the extra competitions or anything, so I can take no credit for being part of the fact that Hufflepuff won, but still, house pride. So to get my wand maker qualification, the NEWTs that I actually needed were firstly an O in Herbology. So for that I had to listen to an audiobook, which was If Cats Disappeared from the World. I had to read a book between 350 and 390 pages. That was The Well at 380 pages. And finally I had to read a book with a flower on the cover, so I read The Confession. It's got all these roses in the rabbit there. Then I needed to get an E in Care of Magical Creatures. So for that I needed a book title that starts with A Window Breaks, and I needed a book under 300 pages. So I read Before the Coffee Gets Cold, which was 214. And then finally I needed just an A in Charms, so for that I had to read a book with a gorgeous cover, and I think we can all agree that this lovely shimmery thing is rather gorgeous. So these 6 books here got me everything I needed to become a wand maker. But I did go a little bit above and beyond, and I read a few extras, got a few extra NEWTs here. I got myself an E in Ancient Runes, first by reading a book recommended by a friend. I read You Got This, which my sister lent to me, but I've now given it back so I don't have it to show off. And I read a book written in the past tense, that was Little Bandaged Days. To get my A in Defense Against the Dark Arts, I had to read a book with black under the dust jacket, so I read The Farm, which was brilliant. And to get an A in Divination, I read a white book. I know this has got quite a lot of green on it, but it's majority white, The End We Start From by Megan Hunter. So that's 10 NEWTs. Is that the same as the number of GCSEs I got in real life? Maybe, I don't remember because that was so long ago. So honestly, book roast, that was just absolutely incredible. What a fantastic readathon to be part of. I really hope that you do this again because I will definitely be taking part. That was a rather exhausting month, both from the reading and from vlogging every week. I've never done that before for a full month, and I'm quite excited, I have to say, to just go through a full day now without having to film myself. That'll be a treat. But I've had a really, really good time. So book roast, round of applause, you're absolutely incredible. You guys, let me know if you took part in the NEWTs. If you got vlogs up or wrap-ups of the whole month, I definitely want to go and see them because it's been really fun being part of like the community of everyone doing that at the same time. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and hit that subscribe button below for new videos every week. See you next time. Over and out, witches and wizards!